Hi guys, in this video I'm gonna tell you boys about the top 10 perks you should start using in 2023. These are not your typical dead hard adrenaline perks, no, these are 10 unique perks that aren't used a lot in Dead by Daylight, and I feel like they need more love because they are pretty fun to use. So let's start with the first perk, and that is Off the Record. I know Off the Record is kinda like a meta perk because it's becoming more popular and it's becoming like the new Decisive Strike. But this perk is very valuable because when you get off the hook you have an endurance effect for 80 seconds. That is very long, so the killer is wasting a lot of time if he's going to tunnel you, so that's not probably his best decision to do. The only problem with this perk is you're doing a generator or you're gonna heal someone or you will get healed, the Off the Record will go away. But I think this is a good balance because without that, Off the Record will be pretty strong and way stronger than normal DS Decisive Strike. Now let's go on to the second perk in this video, and that is Windows of Opportunity. Windows of Opportunity lets you see all hours of windows and palettes throughout the map. Why does it belong on the list? Well, because for newer players this perk is very good, because most players that start playing Dead by Daylight don't know where palettes and windows are, so they will most likely run in a dead zone that will probably get them down really quick. This perk will help you loop more efficient and use windows more efficient than palettes. It will teach you how to loop better. Even myself that is decent at the game use Windows of Opportunity because it lets me loop more efficient. Now let's go on to the third perk on this list, and that is Wiretap. What does Wiretap do, you may ask? Well, when you complete 33% of a generator, you can install a trap. When the killer comes close to the generator, every survivor can see the killer aura. Also, every survivor can see the generator is highlighted in yellow. This perk is good when you're looping next to a generator, so that means you can see the killer aura so he cannot mind game you. Also, it's good letting other survivors know that you are working on that generator. That means most likely other survivors will come to your generator and you can do it together, which makes the generator go way faster. This is good for when you're playing solo queue, so you get a lot of value. On to the fourth perk, and that is Blast Mine. When you complete 50% of a generator, you can activate this perk. You can install a trap on a generator, and when the killer tries to break a generator that you put the trap on, you will get stunned. That's amazing, am I right? This perk goes so well with Wiretap, it's actually a really fun combo to use. I feel like Blast Mine counters the new meta that is Eruption and Colorblind. That's basically that killer kicks generator for 24 hours straight. So it's fun seeing a killer get stunned by kicking a generator because the killer is using overpowered perks. But yes, you should definitely try this perk out with the Wiretap because they two go so well together and you can get some good experience. On to the next perk, and that is Smash Hit. For me, Smash Hit is one of the most fun exhaustion perk to use in Dead by Daylight. When you stun the killer with a pallet, you basically get a sprint burst. This lets you get a lot of distance on the killer. If the killer decides to break the pallet, then he will probably lose the chase and probably won't chase you anymore, so you're good to go. This perk also counters Spirit Fury and Enduring killer builds. You can combine this perk with any means necessary, and oh my god, you can have a lot of fun. On to the sixth perk, and that is Clairvoyance. When you cleanse a totem, you can see hooks, chest, generator, other totems, and the hatch within 64 meters of the range. I find this very valuable for just cleansing one totem. You basically have a map built in you just for one totem. It's a pretty simple perk to use. You can combine this with inner healing and you have an amazing perk combo for just cleansing one totem. On to the seventh perk, and that is Reassurance. I know Reassurance is pretty popular and becoming meta, but I still don't see this perk a lot in my games. When you're close to the person that is on a hook, you can activate this perk and they can stay on the hook for like 60 seconds more. This is good when the killer is camping or proxy camping, so you have a lot more time to unhook the person or if the killer decides to leave the person that is on the hook and go do something else. This is good against bubbas that like to camp, or just in general killers that like to play a little bit douchey. On to the 8th perk, and that is Alert. When the killer performs a break action, you can see the killer aura for 6 seconds. This is good because you can get information where the killer is. Also, you can see which pallet is getting broken, so you know where not to go when you're getting chased, because there is no pallet, because you saw that from Alert. This is overall a good information perk that I don't see often in my solo queue game, but yeah, overall a good perk to use. On to the 9th perk, and that is Bone Circle of Healing. When you boon a totem, you basically have a self-care that is faster. Also lets you heal in general very fast in a 24-meter range. This is good because you can help your solo teammates heal off with like a self-care without them using a medkit. It's honestly just a good perk to help your teammates. Yeah, but there isn't much to say about this perk. Overall, it's a good perk to use when you're playing solo queue and helping your teammates out. On to the last perk of the video, and that is Soul Guard. Soul Guard, when you're in the dying state and a survivor heals you, you get an endurance effect. You have the endurance effect for 8 seconds, which is pretty long if the killer decides to go for you when you just came out of the dying state. This is very good for clutching up games, and it helps a lot in end games when the killer is trying to slug everybody for the fork. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, will be very appreciated. If you have any other perks, let me know in the comments, I will gladly read them. Also let me know if you want a killer top 10 perks to use in 2023. Hope you guys have a good new year, hope you guys reach your goals, and peace out boys, have a good day.